Hey everybody, this morning in my devotions I was reading from John chapter 6 in the story, and if you remember the story, it's the story of when Jesus was talking to the disciples and he asked them, he says, "Who do you say that I am? Who do others say that I am?" First of all, he said, and some said, some think you're John the Baptist, some think you're Elijah, some think you're a prophet. And then Jesus said, "Who do you think that I am? Who do you think that I am?" And I thought that what a stunning question. And of course, Peter speaks up. Peter seems to have been the spokesman of the group. Maybe it's because he couldn't keep his mouth shut. A lot of times he couldn't keep his foot out of his mouth too, but that's time for a whole other story. But anyway, Peter says, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God, and we believe in you." That's my paraphrase of it, by the way, John chapter 6, the last verse of the chapter, actually. But when I was reading that this morning, I thought of something that I'd never seen before. Jesus said, "Who do you think that I am?" Which is more of a singular thing. And Peter said, "We believe." And so Peter was making himself the spokesman for this group. And I got to wondering about that. I thought, I wonder if everybody really did believe at that time, in that particular situation, that Jesus was who he said he is. Because even within that group of 12 guys, there were some, even after Jesus rose from the dead, there were some that really kind of doubted whether he was really there. And yet Peter said, and had the courage to say, "This we stand, that you are the Son of God." Later on, each of those men would follow along with that. Even Judas, I believe, came to the realization that Jesus was who he says he was. I think that's why he was so remorseful. But I got thinking about us, about you and I. When we make a stand for Jesus, we have no idea how many people we might be reaching out to that don't really believe the whole thing about Jesus, but our confidence, our assuredness, the way we speak, the way we carry ourselves, that's what causes them to believe in Jesus more than anything else. So let me encourage you as you go throughout your day today, as you go out throughout your days after this as well, just to remember the fact that you carry with you a lot of clout, even though you may not think so. People may follow Jesus simply because they look at your life and say, "I'm not sure I believe this whole Jesus thing. But I look at him and I realize if he's that confident about it, it's got to be true." Be that kind of a person. Have that kind of character where your confidence in Christ not only encourages you, but draws others closer to him. Thanks for listening. Have a great rest of your day. We'll talk to you next time.